my name is Sheila Beck, and you're the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So you may know this about me. I try to be a bit of an open book. You may know this about me. Bit of a Doctor Who fan. I do like Doctor Who. Up until the last couple of years, which I really haven't liked Doctor Who. Listen. I find it very, very painful to watch it. I watch it so I can document it and tell you. So you can. I watch it so you don't have to. You can come to my reviews. I do that as a service. But you know what I would do? You know what I would do for you, and I would do it for the whole planet Earth. If there was a magic way of erasing this era, and I had this wizard come and said, "See, I can magic away this Doctor Who for you. There's just one thing you need to do. Okay, whatever it is, you need to have a fist shoved up your ass." I'll go, really? Do I? Okay. So I tell you what, I'll take the fist up my ass. But even though it sounds freaking awful, you know who doesn't think that sounds awful? I'm just speculating, of course. Doctor Who producer Matt Stevens. I think he likes a good anal invasion. And good for him. I am not going to cast aspersions on his whatever his romantic choices are. But I think that is where we got the design of these new Daleks from. The Dildo Daleks, as I lovingly call them, because they do look like big dildos, don't they? They do. Listen, maybe I got dildos on the mind, okay? And that would be a fair allegation to make against me. Maybe I have dildos on the mind, but they just look a bit dildo-y to me. But the question is, are the Dildo Daleks going to come back? Now, I think it's a reasonable speculation that they will come back. They cost a lot of money to make. Listen, a Dildo Dalek doesn't come cheap. So, I think they're big into, bringing back old monsters, lots of member bearers. That seems to be the way they go. So are they going to bring back the Dildo Daleks? So that was a question asked by Screen Rant, those little scamps at Screen Rant. So I thought we'll read this article together. Because, I think it's reasonable they would return. And also the character that invented them, was it Mr. Big? I've never seen Sex and the City. I think he's called Mr. Big there. Jack Robertson, who I actually found, quite charismatic. Or maybe it's just because he was next to Jodie Whittaker. And even the villain seems charismatic and next to her. I found him reasonably charismatic. So I think, and they do seem like they want to bring him back. So are the Dildo Daleks going to return? That's the question on Screen Rant. We're going to read their article and it's going to have a bit of a laugh because, the great thing about Screen Rant, they love to write articles about Doctor Who. They really enjoy it. But they don't really know much about Doctor Who, which makes it just freaking hilarious. Fine, so before we get into it, can I ask you guys, can you hit that like button? Everybody likes to be liked, and the Rabbi is no different from any other. I do like to be liked. I like to be shared as well, baby. So, you can make your own judgment on that. So hit the share button, hit the like button, hit that share button, mostly hit the subscribe button, today. I'm not going to guarantee that the heavens will open and riches will pour upon you, that you will have unlimited blessings that profit at your feet. I'm not going to guarantee that, but it might happen. It just might. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. I am ridiculously grateful for everybody subscribing. There's a wee little bonus. There's a small little bonus. You can enter my weekly competitions. The prize is giving away tomorrow night on my live stream. It is Judge Dredd, The Complete Case Files, Volume 18, with this has got the Machismo storyline in it. Whatever. I call it Machismo. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's got fantastic art. Greg Staples, Colin McNeil, Pete Doherty, Carlos Ezquerra. Carlos Ezquerra is obviously the best Just Dredd artists of all time. All you need to do to win it is subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, and in the comments leave the hashtag Machismo or whatever the hell it is. Go check the video notes, and you just copy and paste it into the comments. Because by the way, commenting is really helpful as well. So if you can comment, that's great. Comment, that's great. And I'm doing the prize draw tomorrow, and then we pick out a new prize. If you like prizes, there's a lot going to be given away on Saturday, February 13th, when I'm launching my Indiegogo. Please head over there and add your email address to the sign-up list. The link is in the video notes. You get a free art card, very tasteful art card over here with any purchases. These 2 graphic novels over here. And if you get the package with all 4 cards, you get a 5th Chaser one for free. Probably going to be Deanna Troy, but I am thinking of getting into a bit of 7-on-9 action. Listen, if the campaign does well, I'm going to do a whole bunch of these cards, right? And I'm going to do some guy ones as well. Good luck. Well, actually, no, the good luck is to me. Good luck to you if you're into the competition. Good luck to me for the Indiegogo. Do add your email address to the sign-up list. Fine. Let's look at this article. What Doctor Who's new Dalek Creator means for season 13. I didn't think much of anything. But again, listen, I'm just looking at this picture. I see this guy, the Jack Robertson character. They're going to have his name of it, Chris North, right? And he's just kind of charismatic and interesting. And you have Jodie Whittaker. It's like. It's like most people on this this poster is more interesting than the Doctor, other than Yaz. Yaz and Jodie Whittaker about the same. The new Dalek creator, Jack Robertson. Well, it was the guy from Misfits that was a creator. Is likely to return in Doctor Who season 13, and it could send Jodie Whittaker's Doctor in a dark direction. Really? I don't think so, because I don't think she can act in a dark direction. Look, Jodie Whittaker's Doctor has 3 modes that we have seen thus far. She has Chirpy Blue Peter presenter. Hello, Jook! Hi! Oh, I'm nice and happy, me! Oh, I'm so lovely! I'm the greatest! She has a sad little girl who lost a dolly. Oh no, planets have been destroyed. Oh, you can wreck planets. Or you have obnoxious Greta Thunberg lecturing you. Oh, how dare you? Oh, yeah, that's basically the 3 modes. You have her sometimes trying to be intimidating, and it's ridiculous. It's just, you know what it's like? Okay, right, I'll tell you exactly what it's like. Where in Ghostbusters 2, when they had Rick Moranis was at the beginning of it, was defending whichever Ghostbusters were on trial, right? And he did an objection. It was like, did this like angry face. That is Jodie Whittaker being intimidating, not at all. There's a scene in Spyfall where she had a confrontation with Lenny Henry. Hardly, Lenny Henry, an aging British comedian, hardly the face of evil, right? And he acted her off the screen. Creating some nice storytelling possibilities for season 13, Doctor Who's holiday special, the evolution of the Dalek. Introduce a new branch in the Dalek family tree, and a new creator of the Daleks, Jack Robertson, played by Chris North. Yeah. Okay, so last night I was watching Time of the Angels, right? I was watching Time of the Angels, and it's a masterclass in how to write Doctor Who, as when you compare it to Revolution of the Daleks. So in Time of the Angels, it's the one with the weeping angels. They're on the planet, the spaceship crashed, and they go through the catacombs where it have all the statues in, right? And then as they're going on, they realize eventually that all the statues are really weeping angels, and they ratchet up the tension first, right? They're a weeping angel, then the weeping angel is picking off one person, and they it's the most powerful evil thing ever. How are they going to stop this one weeping angel? And then they realize there's hundreds of them, and it did boom. That's up there. So in this Revolution of the Daleks, I've said this many times now. They call in the real Daleks to take. Jodie Whittaker calls the real Daleks to bring in to take on the Jack Robertson Daleks, right? Which is just the dumbest plan ever, because she can't take on the human Daleks, so she brings the far more dangerous Daleks, and they said, hey, and then I'll think of an idea to get rid of them, because God, she's so useless in the role. So anyway, what they should have done, if they wrote it like Moffat in Time of the Angels, what they should have done is have the human Daleks invading and are like, oh, well, I got a plan. I think I can work it out. And then have the real Daleks show up, having detected the human Dalek. Then you ratcheted up the tension, right? Not so much. Right? So fine. Jack Robertson, played by Robertson, is a naked Trump satire. A satire? No, it's telling half the audience that we hate you. We absolutely hate you. And that half the audience just went, bye, catch you later, Tarlos, and associate but he's so much more likable than the Doctor. And to associate a treacherous human characters like Robertson with the new generation of Daleks is darkly funny. Not really. It's also based on the special. Robertson is clearly unafraid to confront Daleks for personal gain. He's unafraid of most things, right? Unlike the Doctor. Jodie Whittaker is essentially a useless coward. Jack Robertson is like, yeah, I can do this. You know what? You're talking me into this. I want a Jack Robertson show right now. It seems likely then that Jack Robertson will return for the next season of Doctor Who. You know what? I wouldn't mind Jack Robertson Avengers. You've just interested me. If Big Finish rolled them out, I might be interested. The Daleks were introduced into Doctor Who at the very beginning. Well, second story. The Nile Green Visions of the Daleks' original creator, Davros, which wasn't introduced till like 10 years later, 11 years later, are older on screen in the 12th season. Oh, there you go. We agree. Facing off with the fourth Doctor, played by Tom Baker, it's revealed in Revolution of the Daleks that the damaged casing of the reconnaissance scout Dalek from the 2019 New Year's special Resolution was intercepted by none other than Jack Robertson, an American first seen battling toxic spiders. He wasn't battling them, he was creating them, and nobody battled them because they weren't evil, they were just spiders that all just died from being too big. Yeah, it wasn't fun or funny, right? It wasn't good. Dalek, season 11, Robertson steals the metal carcass to develop what he calls defense drones, and when faced with which side to align himself with, clearly choose the Daleks. Eventually, I would choose the Daleks over this Doctor, right? She's that freaking awful. Robertson, though, backtracks and claimed to have acted as a decoy. Oh, so yeah, he also outsmarts the Doctor as well, which is not a particularly high bar. Let's be fair. It's outsmarting Jodie Whittaker's Doctor doesn't really take much, does it? At the end of the special, Robertson is interviewed on TV playing up the Dalek misadventure to his benefit, positioning himself as a populist hero and possibly reviving political ambitions first mentioned back in season 11. An Earth-based leader like Robertson becoming president of the United States, no, that's not. It's over. You know, yeah, that's just. It was tired for the last couple of years. Yeah, I mean, listen, they may be tone deaf enough to try and do that again because they're just useless, but I doubt it. Listen, if I may hazard a guess, Trump has been living rent free in the entire entertainment industry's heads for the last 4 or 5 years, right? Now he's gone. They're all gonna be like, wait, what? They're all gonna be like, wow, yeah, they're not going to be so happy about a bunch of stuff. But anyway, let's keep going. Potential showdown with Davros in season 13. Why? Where did you pull that out from? Okay. The political manipulation of leading a Dalek faction also fits nicely into Timbrell's tendency towards topical storytelling. Not so topical, really. No. He won't tell stories that make his political outlook look bad, will he? Will he do a story about the 70,000 people who have lost their jobs and can't pay their mortgages because cronyism? Will he be doing that? Will he be doing a story about how President of the United States erases women? Hashtag Biden erases women was on the second day, and it wasn't even coming from the right of the aisle. That was coming from his own his own demographic. Yeah, are you going to do those topical stories? I don't think so. What you mean, what you call topical stories is actually called politically hateful stories, right? Are you going to do politically motivated hateful stories? Probably not that topical though. Even though the Daleks appear to be destroyed at the end of the holiday special, because they appeared because they were, Davros could have been alerted to the existence of Robertson's Daleks. How do we even know Davros is alive in this part of the Dalek timeline when the Doctor summoned the Death Squad Death Squad Daleks with Dalek's reconnaissance signal in one of the dumbest moves ever? It's also plausible that once Robertson had a taste for Dalek power, he might immediately set about recreating his defense drone, reconnaissance Daleks, to control the planet. This is just, okay. This is post-Trump derangement syndrome. Davros would then mobilize a Dalek for it. This is just like he's written in his own head. Captain Weirdo here, traveling through time, to Earth in order to once again reclaim supremacy. From what? Okay. If the Doctor were indeed to be responsible for summoning Davros by way of reconnaissance signal, however, inadvertently, she would naturally feel it was her responsibility to protect the planet. Listen, she inadvertently gave the Cybermen the Cyberium, which would destroy the entirety of the human race, and she didn't really feel a need to do anything about that. So I think it's a bit of a reach. So much of a reach, I will call it a reach around. We're back to the Matt Stevens Dalek dildos. There you go. Everything leads up your ass. Everything leads up your ass. She naturally feels her responsibility to protect the planet, grappling with another decision to trade short-term benefit for long-term risk. She did at the end of season 12 and kind of lone sideman. Yeah, she got short-term benefit and long-term, not risk, disaster. This could send Jodie Whittakers' Doctor in an even darker direction, with rumours of season 13 being her last. Oh, please. A battle between Robertson and Davros with the Doctor in the middle creates a breathtaking backdrop for a regeneration. My God, this guy, who wrote this? What's the name? This is... William Kennedy. Listen. I can hear you. I can hear you stroking yourself and touching yourself inappropriately. And just there's a Dalek backdrop. Oh yeah, regenerator. Oh yeah. Calm down, mate. Calm down. Or at least keep it in the bedroom, okay? Or in the privacy of your own relationship. In the bottom of Davros defeated once and for all, leaving Robertson Dalek the last remaining ruler of Dalek, positioning Earth as the new Dalek homeworld. Okay, you're nuts. This is crazy. Regardless of what comes to pass in season 13, a new chapter of Dalek Saga is written by human Dalek overlord with the freshest ideas. Was one of the freshest ideas Doctor Who was offered in quite some time. Well, seeing as it's stale as anything. One of the freshest ideas I think Doctor Who has offered in a long time is taking one of the most beloved, iconic characters, villains of Doctor Who, villains in British culture, and turning them into a gay sex toy. Yeah, that's a pretty bold idea. I didn't really see that coming. Unlike Matt Stevens, who I bet saw a lot coming. First Doctor has offered quite some particular Chibnall era, especially the surprise reveal of the new Doctor and the return of Captain Jack Harkness. Feel so naggingly familiar. A new twist on the Dalek creation myth also adds a much-needed menace to the Daleks that after more than 50 years is naturally somewhat blunted. No, I disagree. Go listen to any of the Time War stuff and Big Finish, Dalek Empire. There's a lot of good things out there with Daleks, just none of them on TV. The only way to find out for sure what's coming next for Jack Robertson, though, is to buckle up and wait for season 13. Okay, the best way, the way I would recommend is just watch my reviews of it, so you don't have to subjugate yourself to it. Again, I want to be clear. If I could save the world from it, I would take a fist up my ass. That's how much I love you. My name is Bekin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.